At the last meeting, or last few meetings, we gave a piece of land to Cllr Club. That's not the bowling green, then I may presume. Okay. So if Cllr Club and Peter Bursfield Trust have agreed to buy the bowling green, for example, if we go for the conservation area, because they've agreed something or is buying, that doesn't have an impact on it. It does.
Private transaction between two private individuals, not the council.
Yeah. I'm obviously a bit concerned with this, Chair. This is the third time we're discussing this, okay? And the Pedwita letter last time confused me really because it was 2 months after the end of the deadline. And I was surprised, well, would we do that for anybody else? And to be honest, I think at the last meeting I was against that as well. So, I mean, my experience of conservation areas is that we've got one here, around the corner. And we did it 20 years ago, 25 years ago, Dean can tell me when it was. And we now have difficulties with the conservation area. So we want to do something about planning, something about renovation, something about extending the houses, but whatever it is, the conservation area then puts a block on it because it's a conservation area. So over the last many years, our thinking was, should we have done it then 25 years ago? Because now, 25 years on, it's now stopping us expanding, helping the residents to develop the houses, to develop the area, whatever way, okay? And that is a reality of what we're experiencing in Whitefield, around the corner. Not that I'm against anything, I'm all for things. The question is having that experience, and every meeting we have, the planning officers tell us we can't do it, and then the local councillors say we want to support the residents, and that brings us to conflict, things like this. And so that is a big issue for any conservation area. And I raised that at the last meeting as well, saying this is the case. Not I'm against it or for, for it. So whatever we decide, and I'm going to make a proposal in a minute, but I just thought I need to elaborate for, obviously, all the residents who are obviously here. That some of the practical problems we've experienced over many years is it's nice to do it, but 10 years on, the reality then, the environments change, people change, councillors change, everything changes, and then new issues come up. How does the conservation then handle those issues? We found once you've done it, it can't, unless when they're doing the conservation area, they put something in it, some clauses in it that will help be a continuous development. Having said that, I'm obviously meaning to support the recommendation of officers, Chair, 2.1. So if you look at the report, which is of the 19th of March to 2026, and the recommendation is designate a new conservation area named the Cllr Conservation Area. This would include formally writing to all residents and to the Secretary of State. Now that's the recommendation from his officers, and I'm proposing that we follow officers' recommendation. I know councils have added a lot of things in, and a lot of them aren't obviously relevant in this. So whatever is relevant, Chief Executive, I think we should be obviously put that in. So that's my proposal.